Okay, so here we are right now. We are using Osprey, of course. EA Review Episode 2. We started with $1,000 for the deposit, and so far it's been doing about 1% daily. The drawdown has been 1.53%, and of course that's with 2 micro lots. You can fully control that, so if you want to do 1 micro lot, you can. The drawdown would have been way smaller. The pros about this EA is that once it catches 100 pips, it just stops trading for the entire day. And usually my trades are all done in the morning before I even wake up. So once I wake up, I check my account, it did 100 pips and that's it. So I just right now deposited an extra $2,000 and I increased the lot size to 3 micro lots. So I'm still using good risk management with that. So we'll see what happens, and I'll update you about a week or 2 from now. Update on day 5. So I started this on Monday and today is Friday. Today it caught fewer pips, had a few losing trades, but went a total of 58 pips. And I deposited that extra $2,000, and instead of doing 3 micro lots per trade, I ended up doing 6 micro lots because I just followed the natural scaling. If the recommended amount is 2 micro lots per $1,000, then times that by 3 for a $3,000 account, so that's 6 micro lots per 3,000. So I just changed it to 6 micro lots, and I still had under a 2% drawdown after today's trades. So pretty impressed. Every day has been doing 100. There are going to be some days where you do less, like 50 or something, depending if there's losing trades. But yeah, so 50 pips on this day. We did 126 on this day. Anyways, here's my honest opinion about this EA so far after my first week of using it from Monday through Friday. So far, it's a pretty good EA. I would have to admit this is one of the best EAs I've tested in my 5 years of trading. Now, here are the pros and cons. The pros about this EA so far, obviously the amount of pips it catches, but the biggest pro of this is the risk management. The fact that it has under a 2% risk management, under a 2% drawdown. Of course, that is based on the lot sizing you use. If you over leverage and all that, you're gonna have bigger drawdown but bigger returns. Another pro about this EA is that when I was on a call with the owners, they showed me verified live accounts. I was able to see them. We're talking over $100,000, 20,000, 10. There was an account started with 10,000, went to now that's because of the risk management that specific account owner, which is a client of the EA. That's because of their specific risk management. That is why. So they decided to leverage it a bit higher. So instead of doing the recommended 2 micro lots per 1,000, they probably, if they started with a 10K account, they probably changed it to, I don't know, 3 mini lots per trade, 4, 5 mini lots per trade. They probably overdid it, and that's why they had a 30% drawdown. So of course, the higher the lots, the higher the risk, but potentially higher profits. And another pro about this EA is they said that they haven't had a single losing day so far that they have been active for the public. I think it's been almost half a year that it's been active to the public. Now here are the cons, the downside about this EA. It's not necessarily about the EA, it's the price. So far it's like $600 a month, I think. Now, of course, depending on your account size and if you're profitable the entire time. For example, they hasn't had a losing day ever since they started it. So depending on your account size, depending on your risk management, you could potentially recoup that $600 investment every single month. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna keep giving you my opinion. And yeah, the pro also about this, one more pro, is that it only trades during the London session. That is it. And the best part about this, in my opinion, it doesn't leave open trades at one given time. I've tested out probably 30 different EAs, and the downside about all of them, they always have some positions open with a big drawdown, which is why you never are able to withdraw your profits after using an EA. But with this EA, once it's done trading only for a few hours during the London session, it's done for the entire So yeah, only trades for a few hours, then it's done for the entire day, and then you can withdraw your money, do whatever you want. Now, another con about this, another downside about this EA, it's not really a downside, it's actually considered a safety measure. And that is, when it's done trading for the entire day, it's going to automatically disconnect the EA from the chart. I asked them why this is. I asked them if that's a bug. They said, no, it's normal. It's a safety measure, so you don't accidentally leave it on, or so you, basically, the owners want it, so when it disconnects itself, it knows that you want to trade because you are going to reattach it to the chart. So instead of there being a glitch and it accidentally gets into trades, whatever it may be, you have to manually reconnect it every day, which only takes you 5 seconds, so it's not really that hard. You have to manually reconnect it so the servers know this person wants to continue using it. So it's okay. So week one ended up being a really good success. I am rooting for this EA to work and continue working. I have seen their live accounts. I have seen the accounts from other clients and all this stuff. They were very transparent about everything, which is very rare for companies that have an EA. So far, I'm very impressed, and I really am rooting for this EA to be a long-term profitable one. And based on what I've seen with their accounts that have been active for many months, it's been doing exactly what they said. So let's just hope it keeps it that way. But yeah, week one is a success, and we'll see you during week two.